So we're returning to the tell phase. We just completed our storytelling, and now we're going to go into the worksheet called pitching. So it's a little bit of a shift in the way that we're talking about this project. That's more focused on sort of the big picture and how and what we need to sort of make this happen. So Katie's pre-populated it with Post-its for us, and I think our goal is to keep kind of brief kind of statements and headlines through each one of these so that we have a really powerful kind of pitch outline is the big goal.
Yep.
So Katie's already gotten started. The first one says, what's your idea? So we just started with the title and headline that we've been working with. Adventures in Learning from Home is our title. And then sort of the headline is stories about families and their lived experiences and expertise and learning how to learn during the pandemic. All right, so who's the audience for our pitch? I think it's probably funders and foundation partners.
Yep, great. We want to make this.
All right, number 3 says, what is the problem? So why is it a problem we're solving? Who's involved? And what are the consequences if that goes unsolved? I don't know that we have to answer all of those questions, right? But I think that's sort of some prompts to think through. So yeah, families are struggling to guide their children during learning, while they're learning from home.
Yep. I think that's the big one, and that we believe that creates a barrier to kids achieving learning outcomes.
Awesome.
Great.
All right. So what is your solution? So how are we going to address this? Our solution is, actually, let's do that.
Yeah. Great.
I think that's better. I sort of like that the pitch kind of builds in complexity of information too, Start strong with just the title. So number 5 is, what is the potential near-term impact? And so how's the solution going to create positive learning outcomes for at least 20 students in the near future? So I think that what we're hoping to do is launch an initial set of early videos. So I think our very near-term impact is hoping that the initial content is improving students' ability to learn at home and learn on their own.
Yep. Maybe if we tried to reach like a specific community with these stories to see specific community with stories to increase students. I'm going to put families' confidence and student success with learning. Cool.
Awesome. All right. Number 6, why does this matter? So why are you invested in creating this change? Well, maybe versions that we think, I think that this is maybe one of the biggest struggles with learning from home.
Yeah.
So by sort of providing something, a platform that gives sort of direction and confidence is maybe the greatest amplifier of improving learning outcomes.
Yeah, how families are feeling. So, okay, I'm going to say actually, families and kids are stressed about learning from home. And if they're doing it right. And then I'll add like what you said, like we think this stress is a major barrier to student success, learning success, academic success. Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so number 7 is, what is the timeline? So I think based on that previous conversation, we're sort of looking at the next 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I was saying,
2 to 3 months for pilot.
Yes.
And
then 6 months to the launch.
Yep. It does do this weird thing where it will delete things.
I have had that happen too.
Pilot and then 6 months for a launch.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. So what resources do we need? I think we've kind of indicated that sort of, like a project manager. So hiring a team, I think, is maybe the easiest way to talk about that, which is a manager and a project consultant. Yeah, technical support.
Content creation.
Yeah, and creators.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
What did we...
context creators are also probably a thing we need.
Yeah, totally.
So number 9 is, based on what you stated above, how much financial support do you need?
I'm going back to
It looks like we were about $225,000.
Yep.
Was that right, if I remember correctly?
Yep, I just went back there.
Okay.
And what is the potential long-term impact? I'm going to say kids all over the globe learn better strategies for how to learn and increase their self-efficacy and confidence in their learning process.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, I feel great about this. I think this is a really good structure for sort of how to communicate this beyond just the story itself. Like the other one is the story of Halima, and this, I think, is really about how to make this project real. So
I'm really excited. Cool. I'm ready to pitch.
Yeah, me too.
Let's do it. Okay, great.